Today, September 10th, the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season, and we have Francine out there with the brand new 8 o'clock update just in. We are still looking at a tropical storm, still forecast to become a hurricane as it moves off to the north and eventually to the northeast towards Louisiana. Some heavy rain just off the Texas coastline, pushing back towards the coast. You notice these areas shaded in yellow. They have tropical storm watches down towards Brownsville, little sliver there with tropical storm warning right at the coast. But this is the area that is most concerning. We have hurricane warnings up for the Louisiana coastline here. As the system moves in tomorrow, it's going to produce hurricane conditions for that area. So here's a look at the forecast. Again, the 8 a.m. update. Movement at 5 a.m. was north-northwest at 5 miles per hour. At the 8 a.m., it's gone from that north-northwest movement to north. So it's starting to make that turn back to the northeast, which will eventually bring it towards Louisiana. It's located right now about 125 miles to the southeast of the Rio Grande. And you can see, again, this maximum wind strength still at 65, still a very strong tropical storm and still forecast to become a hurricane, most likely Category 1, potentially a Category 2 before landfall. There are a couple of things that could work against it, maybe some drier air trying to come in and limit its strength. But I got to tell you, the water temperature here is very, very warm. There's a lot of energy waiting for this thing to tap into. So it is very likely that it will become a hurricane and potentially a Category 2 hurricane before making that landfall. That's the official forecast from the Hurricane Center. And that's going to happen tomorrow during the early afternoon, most likely. And then as it moves inland, it's going to be a big rainmaker across Louisiana into Mississippi. It will eventually rain out over the boot heel of Missouri as we get into Friday and Saturday. So that's the expected life of this tropical system, now a tropical storm, soon to be a hurricane, most likely. Take a look at the rainfall potential, and this is through Thursday. You can see anywhere from Morgan City up through Donaldsonville, back over towards Hammond, Louisiana. These areas could see a foot of rain. So a lot of rain potentially there, some lesser amounts here and there off to the east and farther to the west. But this hot zone right in here could see more than 10, say 12 inches or so of rain. Certainly a potential. So we're going to be watching for that. There's also obviously a lot of wind associated with the hurricane. As it makes its approach towards the coast here, you could see winds gusting in excess of 100 miles per hour. That's the potential. We'll be watching for that. Hopefully, maybe it weakens a little bit, but it's certainly a possibility. And significant storm surge, 5 to 10 feet, also possible with this system as it makes landfall. Eventually, the winds will ease as we get into late Wednesday night or Thursday after it makes that landfall and moves inland. But it is going to be a big problem for the Louisiana coast. In addition to Francine, we have two other areas we're watching. One has a 40% chance of development. This one, as it moves to the west. This one here actually has a 70% chance for development over the coming week. We'll continue to watch both of these. They're both far away. Here's Bermuda. Here's Hampton Roads. You can see, again, these are way out there. So we'll keep an eye to them. Plenty of time to monitor that. For now, that is the latest. Stay tuned to 13 News Now for more updates on the tropics as things continue to develop.